It's time to break DnD. Let's talk about how a sorcerer can get an AC of 27 at level 2. So I recommend for what we're doing, because for the race, I would recommend a Mountain Dwarf, because for one thing, you get medium armor level 1, which is good for a sorcerer. Number 2 is it boosts your strength by 2 and con by 2. The strength we'll need for level 2, and the con just gives you an extra hit point. Plus, you get an advantage on poison, constitution throws against poison, and you're also resistant to poison damage. So, that's always nice to have, the resistance right there. If you have Draconic Sorcerer at level 6, you get a second resistance, so, you get 2 resistances, and an advantage on saving against the poison. So, that's pretty cool. Anyway, the thing is, too, with the... And of course, if you are good enough with the rolls, you can get Hell Dwarf, which will give you an extra hit point on top of that, so you can get some really good hit points real quickly. And a plus 1 Wisdom, which also helps. So what you want to do is get your Sorcerer build best you can. You want at least a 15 in Strength and a 13 in Wisdom, and you can probably tell where I'm going here now. So what you want to do is build your Sorcerer, level 1, probably a 15 in Strength, and then a 13 in Wisdom, minimum. And what you want to do is, when you get to level 2, take a level in a... Of course, you have Dark Vision with your Dwarf, but take a level in a Cleric domain that has heavy armor. War domain, Forge domain, Life, me personally I like Twilight, etc. And then you get proficiency in heavy armor. Then what you can do is don your heavy armor, and before magic you have an AC of 20 because you have the full plate, which is 18, and the shield, which is another 2, so it's 20. Then cast Shield of Faith on yourself. So that brings you up to 22. Now you have an AC of 22. And if it's a Hill Dwarf, you have an extra 2 hit points because of the Draconic Sorcerer, and because of Hill Dwarf, if you're doing a Draconic Sorcerer. And you get an extra hit point on top of that because of a plus 2 con. So, there's that. So now you're at 22 AC. And then how you get to 27? Shield. You get attacked. They're going to hit you. For 1 round, you have an AC of 27. So, here you are, supposed to be squishy. And you've got 3 hit points more per level. So you've got 6 hit points more than you would have. Because, Hill Dwarf and Draconic Sorcerer and the extra 2 with the cons, you got 6 extra hit points, and you have now an AC of 27. So you're not so squishy anymore.